Let me tell you this quick story. So a few years back, I used to have this friend whom I met while I was trying to gain admission. Someone I like to call a sister. I would always call this person. I would always send messages. I would always look for a way to reach out to this person because I mean she was the closest I had to, a connection with family and all, especially in the process of trying to gain admission into the university. Now I'm speaking way like between 8 to 10 to 12 years or 15 years ago, right? This relationship was very smooth, was very rosy. We were always talking, we always had a lot to talk about, in fact. But then I decided one day, just randomly on a random day, I said, you know what, I'm not going to call this babe for the next one week. I mean, I used to call this person like every 2 to 3 days, sometimes maybe after every one week or after every 2 weeks. So I said, you know what, let me not even call this babe for the next one week and let me see what is going to happen. And guess what, you guys? One week turned to 2 weeks, 2 weeks turned to 1 month, 1 month turned to 3 months. And for the first time, I stayed for 6 months. I'm not even exaggerating. For 6 months without speaking with this person. Mind you, we're literally in the same state, okay? And that moment when I stopped calling for like a week, 2 weeks, it spanned to 6 months, and this babe did not reach out. And honestly, for the first time, the reality hit me. And I said, you know what? I'm not just going to limit it to this baby alone, but I'm also going to stop calling a lot of other people on my contact list. And these people have stayed in their lane. And guess what? I have stayed in my lane as well. Now, I'm making this video to talk to both parties, right? Evaluate your friendships, evaluate the relationships in your life. People whom you have maintained constant communication with in the last 6 months, in the last 1 year, and they have never made attempts to call you once or to check up on you. It might be difficult for some of you, but stay back and do not reach out to these people for the next one week or for the next 2 weeks and see what happens. And for the other party, if you have been constantly waiting for people to text you first, to call you first, to reach out to you first, and you know that these people are people in your life, whether in your church, in your place of work, in your family, and for some reason they've suddenly stopped reaching out to you, reach out to them. You be human being. They are also human beings. They are going through things in their life as much as you're going through things in your life. Whether you like it or not, you have called somebody, you have sent somebody a text message. So it is not going to do you any harm to spend 1 minute trying to reach out, and communicating with people that you have known. If silence exposes their effort, let it. Learn to know your worth in people's lives.